Give the gift of a delicious burger from Bulldog Burger, a soup and sandwich from Sweet Pepper's Deli, appetizers and cocktails from The Grill, or even a wood-fired steak from Harvey's. Choice is the perfect gift. An all-in-one gift card from Eat With Us.
Can I ask a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, we have a dog, but she's little.
Do you have any unlocked guns around the house?
We do have a gun, but it's stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access. Appreciate you asking.
Yeah, of course.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome into Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. Hope you're having a great Monday, or at least start to your Monday out there. Hope you have your cup of coffee and you are ready to go out the door this morning. We have a very different views across our area this morning, so kind of want to take the moment to show you a few of them. This is a look over in Lafayette County, over in Oxford, Mississippi. You can see the clouds kind of streaming in there. I'm not sure what that is, maybe a spider web or something, but you can see the clouds kind of streaming in over in Oxford. Very different view though if we head over into Lee County, just a few counties over, into Tupelo. Temperatures in the 30s and beautiful clear skies. So that's why I say different story depending on where you are in our area. Could see a lot more clouds to start off your day than the rest of us. Northeast Mississippi starting out with more clear conditions and temperatures cooler because of that in the 30s over in Lee County. Let me show you the overall view of what we're looking at. Temperatures right now, pretty stark contrast. You can see that yellow versus that blue, and that is stretching all the way through our area as well. So take a look at this. 44 in Jonesboro, 57 in Little Rock, 47 in Memphis, 62 just down in Greenville. So very different temperatures out there this morning across the region. Even into the 30s up in Nashville, 60s down in Hattiesburg. This is a warm front that we're going to be watching. You can kind of see where exactly it's setting up, bringing warmer conditions into the southeast, also bringing cloud cover in this morning as well, not allowing for temperatures to be changing too much if you're getting in on that. And that is the story over in the Delta. So 60 in Cleveland, Greenville, Belzona, even Middlesex, 60s, but the further north and east that you go, the cooler you do get, in the 40s from Water Valley, Bruce, Houston, Starkville in the 40s as well, even getting closer to the Tennessee state line in places like Prentiss, Alcorn, and Tishomingo County. Did start off in the 30s, now reaching into the 40s, 42 and Tupelo as well. So as sensors do update, I think a lot of us are now in the 40s out there this morning, but a wide temperature swing. So I want to show you exactly what to expect depending on where you're starting off with us this morning. First 12 hours ahead, temperatures are going to be rising into the 60s by your lunchtime hour, and then into the upper 60s near 70 today is where we're going to be topping off. So pretty nice day out there. Enjoy it because we're looking at conditions getting a lot warmer over your next few days. So nice day out there to get out and about and enjoy it. About a 10% chance of rain throughout your morning into your early afternoon hours. I think most, if not all of us, stay very dry out there for your Monday ahead. Temperatures go back into the 50s as we head into your 8 o'clock hour and on. Let's take a look at overall what's happening right now. As I said, we're watching this warm front that's going to continue to bring warm air into the mix here for the southeast, and it's also bringing some cloud cover as well. You can faintly see that cloud cover stretching from places like central Arkansas down into the Delta. As that moves in, again, it doesn't allow temperatures to change too much, acts as a blanket overnight. Going into your Monday, we'll watch that front inch closer and closer in for our afternoon ahead. That's that 10% chance of rain that I was talking about, mainly in places like the Delta and stretching up into places like eastern Arkansas. So about a 10% chance at best for us today. Going into your Tuesday, that front has completely lifted off to our north, and the main story is going to be just how warm it is with that warm air shoveling into our forecast as we head throughout your day. Yes, about a 10% chance out there for Tuesday, mainly for the overnight hours. You saw that little bit of a line of showers and storms happening out there, but gone by the time most of us are waking up and getting out about on your Wednesday. Could see a few sprinkles out there for the afternoon, but for the most part, not a whole lot of widespread rain out there for Wednesday either. So all the way today through your Wednesday, not a lot of widespread rain. However, at the end of the week, we're going to be watching a cold front come in that is going to be bringing widespread rain. just in time for Friday, right? Just in time for some Friday night plans and some Friday night football games. This could be very impactful for those. Widespread rain looking to return on Friday. We're not 100% sure about the overall timing right now. Models still being very inconsistent. If you've been with us since last week, you know this overall system has been very inconsistent on all of our model runs. Now we're honing in on a day. It's looking like Friday is going to be our day for widespread rain. But the question now is, when on Friday? So we're going to continue to talk about that and look at that as we head day to day. But coming up next, we'll talk about just how warm things are going to be getting over your next few afternoons, and of course, a full look at that 7-day forecast.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depression stuff.
You all right?
It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
What I thought was a complete life was nowhere near complete. But it is now.
Learn about adopting a teen at adoptuskids.org.
People tell me how lucky my daughter is to have been adopted. But really, we're the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McAuley.
Hey everyone, happy Monday out there. Thanks as always for starting off your Monday morning here with Mississippi Live Weather. Hope you have your cup of coffee and you're ready to go out the door this morning. I want to give you a live look at Mississippi Live radar this morning before we really get into the forecast, because I am tracking out a few areas that could see maybe a very small stray shower right now. This is over in the Delta. So I'm looking at Clarksdale and then stretching along 61, 278 all the way down to Cleveland. Could see a few showers on your way. So again, a few areas right now, maybe some very light shower activity, nothing too impactful, but it is the only thing I'm tracking out there on Mississippi Live radar this morning. And I want to show you, I did have the view over in Clarksdale from one of those cameras provided to us by the North Mississippi Storm Chasers for lending us your camera network. You can see on that map a few showers just kind of surrounding the city of Clarksdale. And yeah, definitely a possibility with these clouds put in play and on the darker side of things as well. So no strong showers by any means, but a few light showers possible surrounding the city of Clarksdale right now. That's the only place I'm tracking rain, because take a look at this. Further east you go, the less cloud cover you're going to see. Pretty beautiful blue skies over in Aberdeen this morning. Conditions a lot cooler the further north and east that you go as well, starting off in the 30s and 40s across the area this morning for most of us. One more look over in Maben, conditions in the upper 40s there. So beautiful skies that we're going to be seeing this morning. Let's take a look at airport delays before we go any further ahead. We're looking at delays still setting up this morning in 3 major airports across the United States, and that's Phoenix, over in the Chicago airport, and then up in LaGuardia. That's the main 3 airports that we've been tracking out all last week. That's still a problem out there for your Monday morning. So if you know anybody coming in and out of the area that's going to be passing through these airports, still looking at major delays in those top 3. As we're sticking here in North Mississippi, here's a look at your day planner ahead. Temperatures in the 50s out there by 9, upper 50s by 10, into the 60s by 11. Yes, about a 10% chance of rain, 10% like we're seeing right now, with maybe a few of us at best getting a very light shower. That's all I'm thinking it's going to be today. Going into your afternoon, things do get drier and warmer out there, but not too bad in comparison to where we'll be over your next few days. In the 70s throughout a lot of North Mississippi, 71 Water Valley, 72 in Bruce, 74 in Grenada, even warmer near 80 as you head into the Delta. But the closer you get to that Tennessee state line, staying in the 60s from places like South Haven, Holly Springs, over into Iuka as well. So depending on where you are, it's going to be dependent on your overall high temperature today. But most of it's in the 70s. Enjoy it. Take a look at your high temperatures out there for your Tuesday. Yeah, you're looking at that right. We're jumping 10 degrees between today and tomorrow. High temperatures out there on Tuesday near 80 in a lot of places. 81 in Grenada, 82 in Greenwood, 81 in Eupora, 79 up in Lee County, 80 in Amory, 82 in Columbus. So a lot of us going to be topping off right near 80 out there on your Tuesday with a good mix of sun and clouds as well. Let's talk through it as we head throughout your future cast. Yes, a few showers still hanging around, mainly closer to that Mississippi River. So if you're closer to places in the Delta, you have a better chance of seeing a very light shower throughout your morning hours. Just a good mix of sun and clouds will be the story for the rest of your day, and most of us stay very dry. Going into your Tuesday, kind of same story with a little bit more clouds to start off your day on Tuesday, but mainly dry day out there. I'm not tracking any rain until we get until about later in the day, and I'm talking after 7, after 10 o'clock. Could see a few showers with a few rumbles of thunder happen as we head later on in the evening, about 10, 11 o'clock, closer to the Tennessee state line as a system begins to make its way through into the overnight hours out of here by the time most of us are going to be waking up and getting out about on your Wednesday morning. But just know as you're waking up on Wednesday from Tate County, Marshall County, all the way into Tishomingo County, could see some wet roadways, even though we're not seeing any ongoing rainfall. I want to show you your forecasted rainfall as we head over your next 7 days, because even though I'm not tracking much rain over your next 3 days, over the next 7, we're looking to pick up a good amount of rainfall across North Mississippi and across the southeast United States as well. You can see here stretching into our area, we could see upwards of 2, even up to 3 inches if places get more under those heavier pockets. When is that rain going to be happening, though? We'll take a look at your rain chances ahead. Not through a good portion of your early work week, but as we head later in the week, we start to see those rain chances bump up, especially for Friday. I know I've been saying this, but Friday's the main day we're watching where we're going to be seeing a system finally push in that's going to be bringing widespread rainfall back into the mix. And then even looking at an unsettled weather pattern sticking around for your weekend ahead. So got any weekend plans, you're going to want to keep checking up with the forecast as well. Here's that system we're going to be watching, going to be bringing rain out there for your Friday morning and potentially lingering into your afternoon and evening. This could potentially, and I say potentially, impact Friday night plans and Friday football games. Why do I say potentially? Because models are still not consistent on the overall timing. They're pretty consistent on Friday being the day that the system's going to pass through, but some models have this sweeping a little bit sooner and being out of here by the time the afternoon hits. This model a little bit more lingering, has that rain sticking around all the way for your evening. So I encourage you, if you are planning those Friday night football games, if you're planning anything on Friday, to keep checking back up with the forecast as we get closer day in and day out. Models hopefully will become more consistent and we can bring you that information. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. We do get warm before those rain chances on Friday. Take a look at highs. I told you near 80 on Tuesday. Well, that doesn't change Wednesday into Thursday. We're near 80 as we had both of those days, and that is even near record highs for Tupelo for this time of year. So we're going to be keeping our eyes on those records that could be breaking, even though we're not necessarily wanting them to. But yeah, it's near record highs as we head Tuesday all the way through your Thursday. Things do moderate out more back into the 70s as we head Friday into your next week, and things turn still above average, but not as bad as we head Sunday and then leading up into Thanksgiving. So that is some good news at least as well. But got to get through all those rain chances before then. So I just encourage you again to keep checking up with your latest forecast. I want to show you one more thing before I let you go. Got to do another school visit on Friday over at This is a look at their pre-K class. Got to go and visit the pre-K students first. They had an awesome weather center, guys. Look at that. It looks like they were live on the news. Their teacher had that set up for them. Very awesome. Have some possible future meteorologists over in their pre-K class at Biggersville. And I also got to go speak to the elementary students. Take a look at this. Lots of students in there, lots of raised hands. We love to see it. But I got to talk to the kindergarten through 3rd graders as well. So got to meet a lot of kiddos over at Biggersville. If you don't know where that is, it's over in Alcorn County, northeast Mississippi, closer to the Tennessee state line. So lots of sweet kiddos over there that we got to talk about the weather with and answer a lot of questions as well. Make sure to tune in with us. We'll be live one more time this morning at 7:30. I'll see you then.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. But only you can prevent wildfires.